All right, gang, TAC-TV has gone international. We're at the Aimpoint headquarters in Malmo, Sweden. They were even nice enough to put an American flag up. We've been looking forward to this trip for a long time. I'm going to meet up with my friend Leonard Jungfeld, who's the president of Aimpoint, and we go back many years. We've really been looking forward to this visit, and I guarantee you, you're going to dig it too. I'm here with Leonard Jungfeld, who's the president of Aimpoint, and matter of fact, we go way back. We've kind of known each other now for several years, and right after you came on board as president of Aimpoint, is that correct?
Yeah, right.
Now, I call myself the world's biggest Aimpoint fan, as you know, and when we decided to do TAC-TV, one of the very first companies we contacted was Aimpoint, because I'm a big believer in your product. Where do you see Aimpoint as a sight company or an optics company in the big scheme of things?
I should say that we are the small company that started off with hunting and sport shooting, had a really technical profile, we still have, and we put a lot of effort into designing systems that actually make sense for the user, something that makes the soldier more efficient, the policeman more efficient, and the sport shooter and hunter more efficient.
And one of the things I see with Aimpoint is the commitment to quality and the commitment to make it a very robust, reliable, simple to use and operate optic. The efforts over time to make it simpler and something that a soldier or an end user knows he can count on in the worst possible conditions.
It's very important for us, and that goes through the entire organization. If it doesn't bring additional efficiency to the user, it doesn't make sense, and that is our philosophy.
Now, if you would, for the folks at home, talk about where you came from prior to coming to Aimpoint and your first experiences with the product and exposure to it.
Okay. Well, I came on board with Aimpoint in 2003, but my first time I used an Aimpoint was actually in the mid-1980s. I was working for the Swedish Army full-time, but I was also a dedicated hunter. And I noticed, hunting wild boar, that I was just a little bit too slow. I missed some really nice big tuskers and all that. And once I got my first Aimpoint sight, I noticed that I was much quicker. I had better awareness, and I was a more efficient hunter. And that's where I started.
Now, which model Aimpoint, just for my own knowledge, which one was it you used?
I started with an Aimpoint 3000.
Oh, yeah.
And then an Aimpoint 5000. So that goes way back.
Yeah, big time. I've started on Aimpoint 2000.
You did?
Was actually, yeah, I sure did. That was the very first one. As a matter of fact, used it in combat in Panama on Operation Just Cause. And so I go way back myself. If you would, we've talked a number of key features on not only the optic, but also how to identify the copies, which are becoming more and more prevalent. It sounds kind of hokey, gang, but you see more and more knockoffs all the time on eBay and various places. So how do you identify a real Aimpoint?
I think the first sign of warning is the price. If it's declared as being used only once or twice, and the price is 30 US or below that, there is something fishy. And of course, if you get closer into handling the sight, you will notice that there are huge differences as well. One thing you can see is that if you turn the switch knob, if there are no clicks, if it's like an endless scale that goes around, it's a fake. If you have more than one color on the dot, if you have selectable green or red, it's also fake. If it's a fake and you use it, that it's going to eat batteries, because there is nothing that comes close to the operational time we have on a single battery.
What's it currently on the Pro, the patrol rifle optic? What's the battery life on that?
You have 30,000 hours on that. The Comp M4 has 80,000 hours and the Micro has 50,000 hours, which means that you can leave some of the sights on for 5 years, 8 years, which is amazing.
It is amazing. I tell many people the best red dot sights in history are being made today by Aimpoint, in particular the Comp M4 and the Micro being my personal favorite. You guys are doing something right. That's one of the reasons why we came all the way to Sweden to see how you guys are building optics. I want to thank you for being a sponsor of the show. Thanks for being a very gracious host over here from Malmo, Sweden. Coming back at you. Hey, thanks for watching the Vickers Tactical YouTube channel. To subscribe, click here. And to watch some of my favorite videos, click here. Have a good one. LAV out.